Two of the championship, TRL Martin on pole, Leopard alongside, and the lights are out here in the desert, and it's a drive-through penalty already for Drawmaster. Poor start from the grid, not how you want his debut to go, and Martin leads him down towards turn one, almost unchallenged by Leopard in the brakes. Look at the McLaren up, the Mercedes up the inside. Rosberg with a huge lunge, and he moves up into second place. Martin leads from Rosberg, Joe in third, and Leopard in fourth. He decides to tuck in behind him. He can slingshot and send a bit of a dive bomb up the inside here, and he does exactly that. And he's been listening to the commentary, and through it goes Gouch up the inside into 10th position there as we go back to the battle between Leopard and Joe. And is Leopard finally getting this move done? He's been forced to try the outside line this time. That will give him the inside for turn two. Is there contact there? Very, very close between them. And is Leopard through this time? Not quite. Reynolds now picks up the double toe and tries to get himself involved as well as he reaches the brakes for turn four. And still Leopard is not giving it up. He tries the outside, runs out wide, and that will now allow Reynolds to get alongside him. And is Reynolds going to get past him? Not quite. And Leopard climbs on round the outside. Got a battle again, continuing at turn one, and Leopard again battling hard with Joe. He's trying everything in his power, but there's no way through. And Merceau now is ready to pounce. It was Reynolds before, now it's Merceau that's in position to pounce in that Toro Rosso. And is Leopard finally close enough to make a move on Joe as they go down into 14 and exit through 15, and now he finally is in position with the DRS. Is he going to make that move? Watch the flap as it opens up on that Renault. And down the start-finish straight they go, moving and moving closer and closer, but not really moving close enough. And he's having a look, a big lunge up the inside from Leopard on the brakes. Is he finally making a move? Not quite, and the frustration just continues to mount for him, and that late lunge almost allows Merceau into position. But Joe, is he fuel saving at the moment because he's not got much straight line speed coming out of there, and he's going to try and sweep round the outside as Leopard. Joe will cover that off. What about the cutback? He moves to the inside of the circuit, the rear end stepping out on Leopard as he goes into the single file. But Leopard, he's been setting it up for a few laps. Is he finally going to make that move stick as they go across the start finish line? And he's closer than he's been in recent laps. More so not really close enough to pounce. So here we go, down towards turn one. Look at that, almost rubbing wheels as they hit the brakes. And Joe again covers that inside line, but he's forced to go wide. That will give Leopard the slingshot in the run up to turn four. Through three they go. Is it a bit of a Rosberg against Alonso? All the time you have to leave it the space. Here comes Leopard. Joe gives him the space, and Leopard can't quite squeeze through the gap. And still he remains stuck in that fourth position. And Merceau feeling the need to get defensive on Danny. And you know what Danny will do? He might even tuck into the slipstream behind Leopard. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to try and move up the inside into turn one. There you go. Late on the brakes goes Danny in that Pink Panther, and through he goes up into fifth position. Moves Cyril Hamilton. He's having a horrible race. He's battling now with Gouch. And look at that, it's a three-way tussle. Here comes Hayden round the outside. Look at them battling, squabbling all the way down towards turn four. Hamilton on the defensive, Gouch on the outside. Hayden watching. Oh, he damages his wing. He clips the back of the McLaren, and Mike Marshmallow slithers up the inside and passes Hayden. And even Gouch as well. He does, and snatches things away. What a ding-dong battle this is further down the field for the lower places in the top 10. But wing damage for Hayden. He came in far too hot, steaming into the back of Cyril Hamilton. That forced all three of them wide. Hamilton, Gouch and Hayden, and Mike Marshmallow slivered up the inside, made his move on Gouch and Hayden, and now he's all over the back of Cyril Hamilton. Leopard again getting extremely frustrated. It is about time he made that move. Joe needs to get defensive. He moves right over to the right hand side of the racetrack as we look at it. Defends the inside for turn 14 and 15. Merceau picking up the double toe in a few moments time, getting himself involved. Danny really becoming an even bigger shadow. He's gone from a little dot to a blob in the mirrors of AVR Merceau. Here goes Leopard again, trying the outside on Joe. He switches back to the inside. He tries a Ricciardo, and as he finally made it stick into turn one, they rub wheels through the corner, and somehow Joe climbs on, and that's what I was talking about. Running wide goes Leopard, and finally Merceau punishes him. He sweeps past up into fourth position, and down into fifth goes Leopard. Oh, what an absolute shame for him, and it's about to get even worse. Danny in seventh, moving himself into position to demote Leopard even further, and the frustration will be through the roof for Leopard now. And it looked like he finally pulled off a great move, and it didn't quite work. He was pushed out wide, or forced out wide by the understeer, and he was on the car. Through went Merceau, and now look, through goes Danny as well, and up into fifth position. They head across the start finish line to begin lap 23 out of 29. Is Merceau going to make a move on the brakes this time? Yes, he is. Here we go. Merceau at long last takes a punt up the inside, and they go side by side through 2 and 3. Is he finally through? He is. That is incredible. Brilliant driving from Morsel. Calculated stuff. It's not over yet though. And Joe dives back up the inside, and is he returning the favour up at turn 4? He sure is. They're rubbing wheels, and now Martin is, sorry, not Martin, Danny is extremely close, and here comes Danny now, moving himself alongside Morsel. Is he going to get through? He is going to get through, and Morsel suffers the same fate as Leopard. He tried to move on Joe, and in the end he ends up losing a place, and unfortunately for him, Danny is through. Now Leopard smells blood. He dives up the inside of Morsel, but he can't quite get through, and the fireworks beginning to kick off in this battle for the podium spot at long last. But it looks like there's no way through for Leopard, or is there into turn 11? He has a little sneaky look up the inside. The Renault and the Toro Rosso jostling their way up the hill through 12 and 13, but Morsel looks to have held on for the moment. Look at that from Leopard. Wow! Absolutely stunning lunge. Lick the stamp and send it, Leopard. What a move. You must be getting so frustrated. Everyone following Red Bulls this afternoon is frustrated. They keep losing places every time they try and move, and that may happen again. Oh, he's gone careering into the back of Gouch, and off the road he goes down at turn 4. Rounding that final corner, moving up behind Joe. Is he close enough to make a move down into turn 1? The DRS is open, and as you can see on the right hand side, he's on the limit for fuel. Right on the limit, 0.06 positive, then negative. It's dicing every moment, and there's the move from Danny up the inside of Joe. It's a late lunge, and they're rubbing wheels. Look at that, not giving each other an inch. And you know what? The same thing might happen to Danny as happened to Leopard and Morsel earlier on. He tries to move on Joe and loses a place. Is it going to happen? Leopard round the outside of Danny on older tyres. It's not going to work, and Danny, with that extra bit of grip, is able to cling on. And there you go, he does a Leopard. Look at that. That was a little bit opportunistic. And he's going to move alongside this time, and is he finally through? Leopard watches from behind. Look at that for a front row seat. Danny M7, is he going to put the final nail in that coffin? That final nail in the podium. He is through up into third place, and Joe's long hold of third might be over, or is it? He's coming back side by side down towards turn 1 on lap 27 out of 29. Who's going to taste the champagne here in Bahrain? Or sorry, the rosewater I should say. It's not champagne. And it finally looks like Danny has got that move done. He had to get his elbows out. We've seen it already from Leopard, and that move at turn 13 proving a popular one. So Joe, having a look at Danny, he fancies coming back at him here. He's got such straight line speed. Look at that. Up the inside goes Joe, back through. But is he going to run deep? He is going to run deep. Through goes Danny, and through goes Leopard. Exactly as we thought might happen. He goes for the move, runs wide, and drops down, not just past Danny again, but past Leopard as well. And now look, Morsel fancies compounding the misery, but he's unable to do it. And Morsel remains in 6th position. And it's time we picked up KRL Martin, and he's spun. He's off. Martin's gone for a spin. I don't believe it. And here comes Rosberg. I cannot believe it. An absolute bottle from Martin, and he has gone spinning unbelievably down in the run to the hairpin. Mercedes have come sprinting out of their garage to greet an unlikely victor. CLL Rosberg is going to come home, and I'm speechless here, come across the line and take the victory. Unbelievable.